Well, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Back at it in the house. Got my little setup here. I'm in my bedroom, so I'm just keeping it real on this side. Um, anyways, I'm doing a little tarot therapy, so I'm gonna do a read, and this one is literally like I'm just focusing in on um the shit that's going on between Meghan Markle because there is a lot of social media talk about them breaking up. Um, and I don't want to focus on that, but like actually, this is what the cards that came out, so I was like, F it. I'm gonna just do that and like talk about it. Yes, I got my do rag on because my hair is raggedy, and I'm gonna get it braided and all of that. And anyways, so there's a lot going on. And I had some like crazy dreams about just what happened last night. Not that I'm prophesying on it or anything. I just, whatever. But I guess I have to say that, Trump is our president now, and so I have to go along with it. Like if you're a team player, you got to be a team player, right? Hopefully they play right, and then we ain't gonna have no problems. But it's a red house, y'all. It's Republicans all across the board. So a lot of shit is gonna go down and people are gonna get in crazy trouble. And why do I feel like a lot of people who voted for Trump or voted for Harris, they're gonna be looking for those people. You know what I mean? So wow. Anyways, let me not even talk about that. I guess I shouldn't talk about it too much. And hopefully that won't happen, but it would make sense that that's the first people that they would go after and try to like ruin first. But like, listen, I wasn't a team player then, but I'm a team player now. Like, you just got to play the game, and I'm a part of the team. I don't know what else to say. I'm devastated, but not. Anyways, so I'm doing a little therapy, and there's a lot going on. I don't know what this is. What this is. This read is crazy to me. I mean, I was trying to do a Prince Harry. That's what I was shuffling when I shuffled the deck because I already like pre pulled some cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with that. And then we ain't gonna talk about our new president anymore. It's just hey, gotta do what I gotta do and support with the new president because I am an American citizen and that's who I am. Right? The I am tarot. Okay, so if I was reading on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, which I was, and I was shuffling in that area, that's where my mind was, and this is what I pre-pulled while I'm running my mouth. The first three cards was the Tower card, the Nine of Wands, which is a motherfucking struggle, and the Page of Swords. So there is first of all, it could be and my nails is raggedy, y'all. I'm sorry, but first of all, it could be something that has to do with people being shocked that they're starting to see a struggle in a relationship and they're talking about it all over social media because it is like a really hot topic almost in that community with all the people about how they're breaking up because there is some travel with Prince Harry, and I'm gonna tell you why. um they know that there's a truce coming, by the way. So like, okay, so I had this dream. And the dream is never about me. It's just me dreaming about it. And sometimes I think I tap into Meghan Markle. Please don't hate me because, I'm saying that like I'm not trying to start a fight. But everything that I've been writing about so far, I've been tapping in, even like I said, in 2014. So I feel like, I be having these vivid dreams about Prince Harry sometimes, or just in his Like I'm that person because my first dream about Meghan Markle was us being dressed alike, but her dress was slightly different, and mine's was like I covered my whole body because I'm a bigger girl than her, so everything was covered in that sheer lace. So it was like classy, but kind of like you're on the shy side. But in hers was really beautiful, sexy, elegant. You know what I mean? Like that's what I saw her as in my dream, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like that's it. That's what it is. Um, and we were, and she was nice. She was like, "We're both dressed alike," and I was like, "Yeah." And we looked at each other, and we just kind of like just stared at each other, and she said a few words, and then she says, "Well, it's nice meeting you." And I said, "It's nice meeting you." And we moved on. We went our separate ways, and that was it. That was like that dream. I went into a different room of the house, and it was Prince Harry sitting on the couch, and the couch was brown, and it was like family oriented. So I think it had something to do with them being pregnant because she was pregnant after that dream. Then you like so this time I had a dream about Prince Harry being in some beige slacks, and I think it was a blue button down shirt or a white button down shirt. I think it I think it was a blue button down shirt. And no, it was beige pants and a white shirt, and he was saying touch it, touch it. And so and his penis was tumescent. Okay, that's a classy word, right? Tumescent. Anyways, so I'm telling this story like an autistic person because I am. Sorry. Um, I told, I was like, no, I don't want to touch it. And then he made me touch it anyway. And then I was like fully turned on by it. I say that to say that maybe this is him and Meghan Markle in South Africa, I think, where they started to rekindle some shit because they were pissed off at each other. They were screaming at each other. And I think this trip was a beginning of them getting back together. And so they know that a truce is coming. They're really, really working on it. They're really, really trying to find peace. Now, I think Prince Harry is looking for an apology. However, you want to take that. I think he left and said, I just got to go away for a while. And that's what this card is, just taking a trip, and making it come true and like finding their way a little bit. You know what I mean? The two, it's just a decision to just kind of take a trip. You know what I mean? Just kind of go and rekindle with oneself, which they need for their ego. Like Prince Harry is maybe a little bit of an egomaniac. I'm sorry about the flies in the room, you guys. I'm having a problem. I left here for 12 days and came back with this weird. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. So I'm suffering right now. Sorry. Anyways, because I left the potatoes and I should have thrown them away. Anyways, um, um, I feel like this is what's happening with them. Like they're really trying to rekindle, but it's hard. They're working it out. Prince Harry wants an apology, or somebody wants an apology. What was that? You really showing out. Somebody wants an apology, and somebody is looking for it. And so maybe that was a sign of, yep, that's kind of what's happening. Um, I feel like spies is flies too, because it just, it shouldn't. It's weird. It's weird. Anyways, the five of pentacles with the page of cups and the two of wands. I'm feeling like one person wants an apology from the other person, and if the person doesn't get an apology, they don't get to be in this relationship. I don't want to be here. I can go anywhere. And until I get the apology, and then why aren't you reaching out to me? So I also feel like there's a little bit of lack of communication too, letting them do their thing. So whoever's mad at who and leaving because they feel like they have to, they're just going to let them do it. And then that makes the other person who left feel like, why aren't you reaching out to me? Why don't you care? So maybe there's a little bit of them both being scared to communicate with each other, if that makes sense. One has more intuition than the other, but I feel like something is about to be said and revealed that wasn't revealed before, that somebody already knew about. Even though they were working on this relationship, they were working on one of them is working on like just kind of being a little spoiled, being a spoiled little brat on both sides, maybe, because one is walking away until they get an apology for the other one just being like, why won't you help me? um, it feels like, or the other one is saying, I'm not coming back until you give me an apology. And the other one is like, I'm not giving you an apology. I'm just going to let you do your thing. If you want to leave, leave. So that's on both sides. If both is feeling like this, that, they're just not on the same page about, reconciliation at the moment. Let's see if they reconcile. Because it feels like they want to get back together, and they did have a really, really hot, steamy sexual moment where they were both into it. What was this? Travel. One being cold and leaving. Somebody may have a lover too. Somebody being cold and moving to calmer waters for a lover, or moving to a different place. The marriage is in. It's gonna work out. It seems like. Or one person. Oh, I could be wrong. But somebody is acting cold towards the other person because they found somebody else. And so the marriage is hanging in a balance, and they're trying to figure out how to get money from the other person before they leave. So this is about money, and the only thing that's holding them in the balance is money. But there's a suspension of like, what should I do? Because my hands are tied right now. Like, I did walk away from this for a little while. Maybe one of the person is cold and left for another lover because the marriage is in suspension right now, and some money came into play, so they took off. Maybe there's a lot of victory for the fire sign, and or this person is going to try really hard to get balance. There's a lot of fire out here. The Temperance is a Sagittarius card. The Six of Wands is a fire card. So is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like Megan is trying to get a victory, find balance by getting victory for getting her shit together. She's trying to get money out of this. So that's what maybe she's waiting for. Like, she's waiting to leave this person in their marriage that's in suspension right now because of financial stuff. That's why she's holding around. Oh, that makes sense. Because it's she's financially connected to it, and she's trying to get victory. She's not even gonna leave. She's trying to find. Oh, she don't care. She's taking the emotion out of. Okay, so she's taking the emotion out of the marriage and is only working this marriage out for the money. There's no passion here anymore. She's only trying to find balance to make the marriage work. And this is gonna work. This is like them actually being mature about how their marriage should work. And perhaps it's to let him just be a playboy, let him do his thing. Just, keep the marriage going. So they're gonna keep the marriage going. They did think about splitting up though. Yeah, they're gonna hold on to this. And they're actually there's some like happiness going. Or it says the Four of Pentacles, with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. So this is being happy in a new home. This is being happy with a lover. And I keep getting this Gemini thing or holding on to. Or this is these two just like being finding compassion for one another, holding on to compassion and making the house happy. And they're holding on to this compassion for one another to make the house happy and make the kids happy. So that's why they're trying to, so they're just being like really mature about it. And that means that they drink. There's a third party here. The Three of Cups and the Three of, yeah, there's another person that's keeping Harry happy or keeping Meghan happy that makes the marriage happy, even though there's a little bit of heartbreak with it and finding out about it. This is why they probably broke up with each other or breaking up with each other. And I'm not making this up, this is what I'm reading. And sometimes feeling like the other don't care that this is going down. So there can be some third party stuff and the others like la 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 la, like they looking the other way while, everybody party. So this could be like some kinky sex shit. They hang out with Tyler Perry, so no telling what's going on with these motherfuckers. But like this could be some ooh, Lord. Not Tyler Perry. I'm sorry about my nail, you guys. So sorry. Peekaboo. This could be some shit where like they're literally like cuckolding maybe. Ooh, I don't know that into all kind of weird shit. But it's basically to keep the marriage happy. To keep everybody happy. Like you go fuck around and I'll go fuck around and like let's just be happy. Let's just keep the marriage going. But like like we get our lollies and our kicks elsewhere too and we'll be just like really civil for the kids. You know, and pretend like we like each other in public type shit. So it's a meme. There is some fast paced movement about, yeah, the marriage. Like, they're going to hold on to the marriage. This is a victory all the way. Anything's possible, you know what I mean? I literally think it's when they were in South Africa, they really kind of worked on something and tried to rekindle. And she finally got some dick after a long time or something like that. And I do think she felt a little bit powerless in the relationship. I know everybody think that Megan's probably in control, but what I saw when they were at the I don't know, with some veterans thing, and she had on a black dress and he had on a suit and they sat next to each other and she grabbed his hand and he pulled away. You guys remember that? And then she grabbed it back to her and then she looked down at it and she was, she had this look like, because she grabbed his hand or whatever, and then she looked at it. I can't explain the look, but it was like oh, he's letting this happen type of thing. And he's not gonna protest. And so I think they were both saving face at that moment, but I think they were kind of into a little bit of a rift there, and he was maybe irritated with her. So they probably always kind of really irritated with each other. And it sometimes you can only take so much before you start cussing people out. So I don't know who started who, but that's what's going on. The other person decided that they're gonna fight back. Um, yeah, that's what I got for y'all. That's 19 minutes, and I hope y'all enjoy that. And like I said, as a team player, when we're trying to be a team player, or this is my country, this is America. So I gotta go with the flow, or shit's gonna get ugly for everybody anyway. So, just, survival. That's what it's all about. So here we go. Let's see what this roller coaster is about. You know what I mean? People are saying it's only 4 years. We'll see if they don't pull some crazy shit first. I guess I shouldn't. I can't even talk about that on YouTube, right? Like, so let me shut the fuck up. But I don't know what these people gonna do. Let's hope he do the right thing in the name of Jesus. I pray he do, and hopefully everything is gonna go smooth. So they're like, you'll be pleasantly surprised by how good it's gonna be now. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll see. We just gotta see. Maybe everybody else is smart and the Democrats are the dumb ones. I don't know. It's a Republican wave. They plan the shit out of this. So, yeah. I think you know, yeah. Anyways, good luck with life, and hopefully America, the rest of the world is affected by this too. So, everybody had a close eye on it, and Trump is our president, y'all. He's our 47th president. A lot of stuff happened to me this year. Like, the bad news just keeps it coming. Um, and I do mean in a general way. So it's like I'm speechless. I don't know what else to say other than go USA, America. God bless America. All right.